Hello everyone, this is Harry vs. Gaming here for another Minecraft episode. And today we are doing a mod review. We are specifically doing the Lord of the Rings mod review, a full review. I did do the beta 25. Well, anyway, let's get started. So we'll start with the bosses. Drops. We have the Gondolinian armor, and the Gondolinian sword, the charred Maloran mace, which you get from a Maloran. You get all the Gondolinian armor from a troll chieftain. Then the Maloran and trunk you get from the end boss. And then these are things that are not available in survival, only creative. We have the Mace of Sauron, Sting from Lord of the Rings. Oh yeah, all of these are, but Anduril, which is pretty long, big, huge, just like in the movies. It like touches the top of the tent. And then the Staff of Gandalf the White. And this is pretty cool effects. Ready? Yeah, and it also yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. Now let's get on to the next one. There is bombs. There is the Orc Bomb, and you can upgrade the strength so it can eventually become like triple strength, you know? Then there's the Fire Bomb for that, and that becomes triple strength too. And then there's the Exploding Termites, which does what you might expect, explode. Now, the kinds of weapons. There's a lot. Especially since the beta 25. Now, there is the battle staff, the spear, bow, dagger, axe, throwing axe, the battle axe, crossbow, a lance, which is only in Dalian-Roth, warhammers, and on this side we have kinds of weapons and an armor. So there's the Uruk pike, the Galadrim sword, then Galvon armor. I added that because I'll tell you after. The Balrog whip. This has pretty cool effects too. You get it from killing a Balrog. Yeah, it's just like whip. It's pretty cool. Okay. Now, the trident. It's just a trident. Okay, and then the blowgun. Now, and we also have this, which I'll show you later. It's the Sword of Command. Now let's go on to the draughts. We have banana liquor, orc draught, and Ethelas brew, dwarven tonic, stuff like that. And as you can tell, Mevins, the creator of the mod, has done an excellent job on making all of these food types. It is an excellent job. I've never seen anything like it before. And then there's the horns, as in like Horn of Conquest. Okay, I'll show you a Rangers of the North, what it would look like. So, let's say you have a base. It can be attacked with an invasion. Oh, dang it, I forgot. I don't have Ranger alignment. I forgot to add that. Let's try the... What's this? Taridane. No. The... Gondor? No, that's anymore. Okay, well, let's try the... Oh, Rohan, yes. Okay, so... Let's say you're an enemy of Rohan. And all of a sudden, at your base, this sword appears and it flies around. Troops spawn from the sword. This is an invasion. That's what it's called. And you can only break it, by the way, on creative. You can get these from a unit. They're not only on creative. I'll show you that after. And so now we have special blocks. There's more that I will showcase after, like, you know, okay? We have the end jar, which it rains or you fill it up, and then you can make special potions with the plants of Ents have like, yeah, Tears of Yavanna, Fangorn's Beard, Huronleaf, Elf Song, stuff like that. Then we have the armor stand. You can put armor in it, and then it looks cool. The Beacon of Gondor, you can use flint and steel to light it up. You know, like just like in the movies. Ta-da! The beacons are lit. Oh wait. Okay, there we go. And any other beacon within 35 feet, I'll show you. 35 blocks or something like that. Will light up. See, I'll show you. Let's see. Let's put one over here. All of a sudden, it lights up. Okay. Now, the table of command. I'll show you that right after. So, there is countless, 20 actually to be exact, factions. 20 or 21, something like that. So there's different factions. You know, they each have their own crafting table, like Gondorian crafting table, stuff like that. I'll show you them. Okay, these are all the different crafting tables, minus the vanilla. And these are all, so that would be, yeah, 21. And so these are all of them. There's so many different kinds. And you can make, so the Galvorn armor, it has a special ability. It cannot be shot by projectiles, which means if someone shot a bow at you, it would not do a thing to you. It would just damage the durability of the armor. And so with the table of command, I mean, crafting tables, you can make forges out of it. You know, that's a dwarven, in a dwarven crafting table you make the dwarven forge, in an elven crafting table you make an elven forge, stuff like that. And these blocks that you see before you are made from crafting tables of the specific faction. Now, let's say you want to claim land without, I don't know, let's say you're playing on a server and you do not want someone to come and mess up your stuff. Griefers. They are really annoying from my personal experience. Now, with this, so it's a banner. It can be any kind. There are so many kinds, like all of that kinds of banners, and you put it on either a bronze, silver, or gold block, and it will protect in an area. So for bronze, it will protect 8 blocks around that area, and then silver 16, and then gold is 32. And it goes in a big, huge thing like that. Next is the Dwarven Door. It doesn't look like that in the day. In the day, it just looks like normal stone, but in the night, it shines up like it does in the movies at the west gate of Moria. And this is how you spawn a Troll Chieftain boss. I'm not going to try it because it is extremely damaging to everything around it. I know that because one time I spawned one in my city. Yeah, they know one if you see my videos, and it freaking blew up half of my gate. So anyway, you just throw a bone in its mouth, or right click in its mouth with a bone. I'm not sure. It can be any kind of bone. So these are warg skin rugs. There are many different kinds, but they are drops. You cannot make them. Okay, and the next is, okay, table of command and all that stuff. Okay, but first I'm going to show you hiring units, which has to do with that. Okay, so let's say you want to hire, okay, so you can hire units in this mod. Ta-da, I have this army before me. It can go up to infinite numbers. It's crazy. It's really crazy, trust me. It's cool. Okay, like let's say an invasion spawns and you need units to fight it. Well, you have units, or in servers there are sieges or open wars where you can just attack each other, you know, front to front conflict instead of a siege. Let's say, and oops, okay, and with these, you can come, you can click anything like this, even if it, oh wait, I'm gonna have to find something else. So yeah, this sword only does 1 damage. It has an infinite durability. They will all go towards that one rabbit. See, they're all trying to get it. Ah, yeah. So the things I like about Rangers is they have a sword and a bow. Rangers of Athelion. And so yeah, they teleport to you and all that stuff. Okay, so let's say you want 5 different groups of rangers, or units. There's a bunch of units. I'll show you later. Okay, but so you can get the conquest of horns there. You need a specific alignment in order, like 300. I just set mine. You can get that by killing the enemy of this faction. So let's say it's rangers. Well, rangers of like Athelion will get stuff. Units. I forgot what I was talking about. I was gone. Okay, anyway, okay. So with units, you can, so look, yeah, like I said, hire, a specific alignment. You get alignment by killing the opposite of that faction. So let's say it's Gondor. The opposite of Gondor is Mordor. Antarad, just enemies of the faction. But, let's say Rangers of the North don't apply with Mordor, and Gondor doesn't apply with Gundabad alignment. It's complicated. Just, like, direct people, Okay. And then, so, on with the unit thing, so you can assign a squadron. Let's say I want Squadron 3, okay? And he goes, well, and then I assign this horn to Squadron 3. So only, look, I'll click ready. I'll click, and only he will listen. See, they didn't listen because this is for Squadron 3. You can also do that with the Sword of Command. And, okay. And so, now we will go. So, I picked out a couple of structures that I find really cool. So, this is Dol Amroth, one of the, factions. And so, ta-da, there's all that stuff. And you can get some Dol Amroth Knights. You can get a bunch of knights that I won't even show. It's a wide variety. Oh, crap. No, I didn't realize. Okay. Now, this is a Mordor tower. That's a Dol Amroth stables. And there is a Mordor captain on top. You could click hire. You could hire a couple orcs to war. Yeah, and I'll have to click ready for this. Whoa. Whatever. I'll just leave them be. For now. Okay, and here's another one. It's the Rohan Fortress. You can find these in Rohan, just like you can find that in Mordor and that in Dol Amroth, I think. Okay. Now we go on. So it's just your average thing, a blacksmith of Rohan right here, a captain, Rohan marshal, and look, 4th Eorlingas. And this, like I told you, and there's barrels, and you can like fill them up with meat, stuff like that. Now, there's horses here that spawn with saddle and everything, tamed. Okay. Now we will, and it looks pretty cool, honestly, to me. And so, a lot of biomes have like their own brick kind of thing. So like, Rohan has Rohan brick and Rohan rock, only found in Rohan. Gondor has Gondor rock, which is found in the White Mountains as well as Gondor. And so, in Gondor, just your basic stuff. Looks like this, and then there's Knight, and then Captain here somewhere, and then this big huge bridge thing with a beacon right here. Now let's go down. Okay. So, there is many other people, like I said, genius, and there's so many things to spawn, like a Balrog. I'm not gonna spawn that, it's way too destructive to this environment. Flamingos, all of these are Lord of the Rings. And then, I didn't want to show you all the structures that you know because there are so many. yeah, who would want to do that? Now, in the Shire, you spawn in the Shire. You can get there by, here, I'll show you. Let's say we need a ring. Okay, so let's say, oops, no. You get fire or lava, and you just throw the ring in there. Usually, it would make this, maybe. There's only one of these per map, so usually if you throw it in, it would make this big huge ring. But since there is options coming up, well, at beta 25 they added it, so you can choose the Middle Earth style map, which makes it so you spawn in Middle Earth already, everything there. And Middle Earth does add some ores, like Mithril, the legendary, thing. You can get Mithril swords, Mithril armor, all that sort of stuff. You can only smelt Mithril in a Dwarven Forge. It is only found in the Misty Mountains. And, like, here are all the Mithril things. You can get Mithril trimmed, Dwarven, Mithril leggings, Mithril pants, stuff like that, and it's the strongest material. Okay, and now, and it's the fastest, like diamond, and it has more durability than diamond. Now, so on this mod, they added something fairly new. Stupid bunny. Okay, wait. Haha. I hit him. So, as you can notice, in the bottom right corner, there is a meter. And so, let's say I hit this, even though it's on my side, it says meter. Now, I'll show you with the sword, it goes pretty slow, but with the dagger, it goes half the time of a sword. And with a lance, it goes like a fourth time, and so on. Stuff like that. And now, I will show you. So there's all different kinds of armor. I mean, not armor. Why did I search up armor? That's just noob move. Okay. So there's like Gladtrim, with the Gladtrim crafting table. And it also does that in bronze and tin. Well, copper and tin, which you can make bronze with. It adds in those ores. Okay. And so here's all this stuff. You can make poison daggers. You get poison from a spider. And then the pike, it has a 5-block reach, I'm pretty sure. And there's a mace near Harad Mace. That's it. They're adding more of those, stuff like that, later. And now I will show you the biomes, and then I will most likely end the video. I forgot to add, so that, as you can see here, is the map for Middle Earth. I will not tell you the scientific term. You can search that up for yourself in the Silmarillion. It's a good book. I'm reading it. Okay, anyway, so Minas Tirith, Eriador, Dunland, it's all set as like in the movies or books. So Pelennor Fields, right by Minas Tirith. The structures of the buildings, like Minas Tirith, it won't spawn naturally, so don't get your hopes up for that. Not for a while, at least. Will they set? They do have Shrek's house in this. I forgot what the location is, but it's there. By the way, okay. And now I will show you the different places, like different regions. I will not show you all of them, just a variety. This is the Gondor map. This is the Mordor Mountains map. It's basically the same thing as Mordor. This is the Dead Marshes. It's near Mordor, and Frodo and Sam travel along this road, which Sam does not like, but Frodo wants to because it's the only way. And in this spawns quagmire, which is a sticky substance, well, more like quicksand, and it will slowly make you fall into the block, and eventually you will suffocate and die. It has happened to me before, and will happen again, I assure you. Now, if you step into the waters on this Forsaken Land, I will show you in Game Mode 0. A ghost spawns right here, or a marsh wraith. Like that, and then it disappears after you switch your game mode to survival, which I hope you do know. There is found in here remains, which can be dug up to find ancient plates and stuff like that. Therefore making, and if you put this in, I think, a crafting table, it will choose a random sword of any kind, therefore making a random variety, I think, something like that. So let's say I put this, I don't know how it works. You're gonna have to ask someone else than me. This is the Fangorn map. And as you can see, it's pretty Fangorn. And in here you can find ends. Okay, and across. And let's look around. Oh, so this is what an ent looks like. I've seen them before, and by the way, NPCs, oops, I hit it. Well, you can talk to them, you know, and it says burning, snapping, splintering, killing, no more, young Harry 144 is here, and quest lines, all different kinds of factions, every kind, has a quest line. You can just repeatedly right click until they give you a quest, accept it, and go do what it says. On these quest lines, if the quest giver dies, you cannot give the quest, you cannot do the quest anymore until it is re-given by a different person. Now, the quest givers will give you alignment when you finish a quest, so it will give you alignment for that specific faction. Here is the Lothlorien, not the Lothlorien. That's not correct grammar. Now here, you can find structures where elves spawn. There's one over there. Now when you come upon these, it's pretty nice, I guess. Okay. And elves spawn in this. Oh, this is an example of quests. So the shadow of Dol Guldur grows with each day passing. Provers standing amongst our foe can kill 23 spawn of Guldur. Dol Guldur. Click accept, and then you can finish it, and then this big quest thing is there. That quest thing is in the, you get a quest book where you can look at all the quests you have at the beginning at spawn with pouches. You can use those pouches to put stuff in, like a backpack or a saddlebag, something like that. Now, I will show you a different thing. This is the Misty Mountains. This is the pits of Autumno in Forodwaith. Made by Melkor in the Silmarillion, as you might read. I am still in the progress of reading that. It is a generated structure that is very specific. It always spawns in this exact coordinate. It is spawned in this tree-like place in Forodwaith, right there. Now, inside here, the pits is what this is called. You will find Autumno. It says, these ruins are an ancient beyond measure, beyond your guide. There are older and fouler things than orcs in the deep places of the world. Now you go down and down into darkness. You will spawn in a place like this. Autumno has many different levels and orcs spawn in them. I can't see it. Oh, there we are. There's some Autumno wargs, Autumno orcs. So the story is that Melkor, who is one of the strongest of the Valar, or Valinor, I can't remember. Well, he built this fortress, Autumno. Well, first, he was good. He was the strongest, except for Eru-Ilúvatar, who is the creator in Middle-earth and beyond Middle-earth, which is called the Undying Lands or something like that. And, well, this goes deep down. You cannot break this block in survival, so you have to use keys. You get key pins from killing, and so key of obsidian. Oh, wrong place. So key, let's try, yeah, key of obsidian. Is this... Well, I guess it doesn't work now. Oh, that's fine. Oh, I don't think we're in the fire level. And I don't think there is a key. Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, so it spawns this bridge-like place. Not bridge-like, I don't know where that came from. Okay. Well, that spawns more stuff. You get the idea. And you go down Autumno even to more dangerous levels. In order to get out, you have to find the plates of Melkor. I will show you what these looks like if I can find one. And, by the way, in Autumno you can find dark elves, because those are what orcs are made from. Tortured elves. And then there's trolls and balrogs. And there's these big, huge pits. I fell down one of these once. It's on YouTube. And then more Autumno orcs, and etc. etc. Balrogs spawn in here. I guess it's not. I guess it's safe to spawn one. They will randomly appear like that. And now they are harder to fight. Now that you can't spam click them anymore, and there's less lag, so you can't lag kill them. Okay. And so here's the mod review for this mod. Please like, subscribe in the video, and, you know, play the mod. It's really fun. I suggest the TOS server, the official server. And that's it for this mod. There's Limbus, all sorts of different foods, and there's many different stuff. That's it for today. Hope you had fun. Please like, subscribe, comment, and say if you want more.